Hi guys, my name is Means. Before we start this review, I want to greet everyone Happy New Year. And I will do that top picks down the road sometime in January, because there's still quite a bit of figures that I want to get out there. I want to do my picks on what I've reviewed, not the one that I just opened and kind of put it aside for review. But I think it makes sense to only pick the picks, or pick the figures from what I've reviewed so far. So that will happen sometime in January. And but for now, let's do a review. And first off, we have, or first one for the year, we have the Sohei Darth Maul from the movie Realization line. Got this through Tatsu Hobby, as always. I've been getting most of my Tamashi stuff from them. And here we go. So hopefully this is still available, because usually when I do my review, it's sold out. They only carry like a handful, especially for this particular line. It's one of those kind of a hard sell, but there are a couple collectors out there that go for this. And I think right now, with more things that they've been releasing, I think it's the best time to catch up on it. It's a really nice line. And this is actually probably the first one with an actual face, because so far we all of them have like a, the helmet. Darth Vader, the Stormtroopers, Jango and Boba Fett all have the helmet, but this one actually has a face. So I'm kind of curious how they're gonna go with this. If they're gonna make a Jedi eventually, hopefully, and what they're gonna call them. Are they gonna be? Well, this one kind of looks like a monk, a warrior monk. A little unboxing here. Long time in a galaxy far, far away. It's always a nice. When you open that, you get some instruction booklets here. Usually just tells you how to attach certain things. So we have the hands, we have the mask right there, and we can combine. It says "Do not misplace" that little connector here. Interesting. I might just leave it on one end. I know it kind of is a bit tacky, but leave it there. Or maybe use magnets. I always like using magnets. Alright, so here's the loadout. We have the mask. We have Darth Maul right there. You got a dual blades, and those are amazing. And a couple hands. Not a lot compared to the other MR figures, but good enough. I mean, for the most part, we're going to be building dual hands, so. Anyways, let me do a little bit of unpacking here and continue with the review. Alright, here we go. And he does look like a monk here. With the beads. Or that necklace. Yep. It looks amazing. I like it. That textured look. Even the bottom part here. It looks really nice. Even the... Well, I'm not sure what he called it. Tassel or... Not tassel, but the thing that wraps around his waist. It looks awesome. Even the shoulder armor here. Yeah. It looks like one of those roof things. Well, it does keep him lightweight. That's another thing. Armor back then is not as... they don't have the technology that we have now, where you can have like a Kevlar suit. But it looks nice. I like it. It kind of works with him. Although that mask is really, it's a really ghoulish. That is awesome. It still kind of looks like a mask, even though that's this. But yeah, it looks great. So this one you can actually remove, which might be good if you don't want the beads, but I'm gonna put it back there. It does kind of add to the flair. Articulation wise, you have the neck here. You get a little bit of movement there. I'm guessing that is a ball joint, but with I guess it's the sleeve or the clothing, it prevents you from turning side to side. But you have your ball jointed neck. Look down a little bit. Look up. That's actually fairly good, and side to side. That's nice. Now the horns here are a little flexible, so don't worry about it, but they are kind of sharp, so watch out for that. Ball jointed shoulder pads here, which is great. Allows you to move up, although this kind of pinches the... So just gotta move it around. I mean, there is a bit of the way it's molded. I mean, this inside part here, it's kind of, it reminds me of Godzilla's. Yeah, then you got the flared out here a little bit. It does look a little odd how that is flared up, but I mean, you get certain angle of articulation there. There we go. It is double jointed, so depending on which one you bend, you're gonna get that articulation, 90-degree bend. So, and I think, yeah, you even have that swivel right there. So not too bad. You got your waist articulation a little bit there, a little bit of a up crunch, a little bit on the back. There we go. Now for the side. All right. So it seems like this is attached to the top part here, or the bottom part. That is stretchable. You got some ball joint, and I guess you can swivel the ties there. Can you open this up? Just interesting. It's a lot of hollow parts in there. But let's see, you can move it up. I guess you can do like a mid height kick, waist height kick, and knee bend as always for MR. I think double jointed knee. It's a little bit stuck there. Let's try it out their knee here. Yeah, you're not getting much knee bend on them, and that's what is going on. Oh, did I just, yeah. I'm not sure if you see that, but I'm kind of fighting that middle part there. It's such a weird design, but it's not too bad, but I mean, there are certain limitations. But if you just want to do some awesome poses like that with the knee up, there we go. Then you got your ankles here, the typical of movie realization, although this one's a little better because some of them are just really stiff. So you can do a bit of a wide stance, which I always like to do with my poses. And is there a toe joint? Nope, it is a solid sole. No toe joint, which is not too bad. Sometimes you want those toe joints, sometimes you don't. Yeah, I think this one is fine. You have a solid sole. So there we go. Hands. We have 2 pairs of hands out of this, so 3 total. You got the open hand here, and the one to hold the sword. Alright, so let's do this. Well, before we put that, let's look at the sword here. Here we go. So you got some energy sword here. Kind of like your lightsaber. It's red. Really nice. Get the handles there. You got both. You can combine them with that peg right there. There we go. That's really nice. I kind of wish there's a way to put this on his back. Maybe I can just... oh, you know what? Can we do this? Is it gonna work? Maybe to a certain extent. You can kind of use that, but no, it does slide up. Wonder if you can kind of pinch it with one of these armor things. But yeah, this is quite nice. Alright, so let's pop that off. Probably the best way is put the hands first. Now the wrist joint has always been my problem with movie realization, so be careful as you pop them out, pop them in. I've actually made a big mistake. I was holding it in an Jango Fett. I was holding an awkward position, and I snapped off the scouter. You know that thing that goes on top of his helmet? Yeah. And if you snap that, there's actually... See, this is what happened when I'm holding it, when I was swapping the left side, because my hand was near the head. So I'm not sure what is the best way to do this. Maybe this way. Make sure your hand is not near the head, especially for the Fetts. There we go. Yeah, it's the swapping is just sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's just ridiculous. It was really stiff. Alright. So let's get this position here. Let's put this on. And that does it. Gotta like, I wonder if there's another. No, that's it. You gotta slide in. Unfortunately, this one has a fused thumb and index finger. So putting this on could be a bit of a challenge. There we go. Let's try the other side here. See that one? See, you can remove that. Huh. But you're not going to be able to put it in. So we just got to do it from the bottom. Just got to keep turning it. There we go. That is strange. How is that position? So there we go. That lip is pointing forward and you got your blade right there. Alright. And this is amazing. That looks great. Very menacing. I love it. Lastly, well, I mean, I'm gonna combine that dual sword as well. But why don't we add the mask? So here we go. Here's the mask here. Very cool looking. So, was it the red skull? But this one is kind of tricky to put on because this part here, so we can get this focused here, goes onto the horn along with the other ones as well. So I think you're just gonna slide that in like here. So the hook, let it slide on both those two horns on the side and just kind of press that in, and there we go. You got that skull looking. That is cool. I like that. So there we go. We got Darth Maul. Very menacing. It's really nice. I like this. And let's go ahead and combine those two. Right. So go ahead and pop this out here. It involves a lot of turning. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this out as well. I'm gonna put one of these. I can't remember if, here we go again, holding near the head, if Darth Maul is left-handed. He might be. Easy. Well, let's take a look at the back. No, he's holding it with his right. Oh, let's go ahead and put this here. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Alright, so get him in that certain position. There we go. That is great. I like it. So that's pretty much it for Sohei Darth Maul. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Sohei. Cool looking. I like it. And again, I got my from Sohei. If you got questions, let me know. And that's about it. So again, Happy New Year to everyone. And hopefully you have a great day. A little day off for some. And that's about it. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.